So good evening, everybody. If you're still just joining, please, I would like you to grab the event flyer or the group chat. I don't know. Yeah, that admin. I don't think the call is still. I don't think we are still doing the mention thing. All right. Are you? Please, if you can hear me very well, drop an emoji in the community. Please, if you can hear me very well, drop an emoji in the community. All right. If you can hear me very well, drop an emoji in the community. Okay. Someone should send someone a community call. Yeah, it has started. Can someone send out a link? I think someone is having issues to join in. Hmm. Okay. So, okay. This is the community call. I don't know. I don't know. Has she been able to join in? Okay. So, actually started the recording. So people that are joining it can grab the recording when it's uploaded to our YouTube. So let me just get started. Good evening, everybody. Okay, I'm Noel. For those, this is the first time on this platform. I'm Noel. I'm the founder of Cascade, and this platform you are in is Cascade, and this is where we teach people about blockchain and cryptocurrency, and we open you up to different opportunities in the crypto space. We open you up to different opportunities in the crypto space. So, if you are someone that is, if you are someone that's eager to learn about crypto, all right, if you are someone that is eager to learn about crypto and blockchain, you are in the right place. And not just telling you about it, fondly in Nigeria here, when we talk about crypto, most people, their mind go into trading, just trading, and possibly airdrop now since it's trending. But there are a lot of things you can do in this crypto space, and we'll be looking at one of them, which is crypto jobs. All right. So we'll be looking at one of them, which is crypto jobs. So I'll be saying a lot of things and I'll be exposing a lot of things where you can actually benefit from. So starting this way, all right, the global market, the crypto market works like a global market. All right. It's not like the Nigerian setting where for you to get a job you must know someone or someone must refer you or someone must recommend you. No. There is an opportunity where you can showcase what you do. And another thing about getting a job in the crypto space or with crypto, because getting crypto jobs now simply means working with crypto projects, all right, working with might be newly launched, might be an older project, all right. So like now, the way Binance is a project, they have workers, they have staff, they have designers, they have community managers, they have writers, they have product managers, they have different, as big as it is, they have developers and the rest of them. So the way Binance does this, there are other projects. Every project has this team they work with. All right, there's no loner in a project. Everybody has a team. Even if it's a meme project, they still have a team. All right, they need a social media manager and a content writer, a community manager, and the rest of them. So all these are important. So this is to pull you to the first thing we want to talk about. So you must in to thrive the crypto space. Some people will reach out to me be like, oh, Noel, how far? I need to get a skill. I need to get a job. All right. And I ask them one question, and that question I ask them is, what can you do? And most times, many people are not able to answer this question. All right. In the tech space generally, all right, which blockchain is part of, you don't just somebody doesn't give you a job because of your certificate. All right. No one gives you a job because of your certificate. No one gives you a job because you study so thing in school. The job you get is simply by what you can do. all right, your skill. Okay, so that means to get a job in crypto space, you need to have a skill, and this skill is important. But there is an opportunity where you have that you mustn't really have a skill. And another thing is you have to be smart and streetwise. All right, having skill is not enough. All right, there is a part of I'm still going to it, Sha. So uh, I'm still going into it. So you follow me, and I'll be saying a lot of things because of the limited time we have. So getting a skill is number one, because I actually do advise people to always have a skill, and this skill mustn't be a tech skill. All right. Like I made emphasis, there is a position in crypto space that provide you with community management. All right. Community management is, or community moderation. Community moderation is not something that, yes, there's an art to it at long run, but you can start. Like, you don't need to learn anything to start. You can learn along the line. All right. Community moderation is just simply reading about a project. Once you understand, in fact, once you understand how blockchain works, how cryptocurrency works, the terminologies, you are qualified to get a job. Once you understand how blockchain works, how you understand, in fact, once you know the basics of cryptocurrency and blockchain, you are qualified for a job. All right. You don't even need a CV. What do you do? Things like community moderation. You can openly volunteer for a project, like, okay, I want to I have knowledge of blockchain and knowledge of cryptocurrency. It's a thing. Like, having the knowledge of blockchain and cryptocurrency is like how do I put it? It's like saying, oh, I can develop or I can design. Is a thing in the crypto space. So that you understand how cryptocurrency works, how blockchain works, is enough for you to get a job. And there are jobs you can get, like I said, there are simple jobs you can get with your basic knowledge about crypto, and maybe you are someone that can interact. All right, you need to have good communication skill. All these ones are soft skills that you can just get better along the line. So you can get better along the line. So you need to have a skill. A skill is important. Like I said, it mustn't be skill like that. Once you understand how the whole space works and you're smart about it, you can get a job. It's not that hard. All right, it's not that hard. So getting a skill is important. And talking about skill like this now, there are different kinds of skill. All right, there are different kinds of skill. There are soft skill, like the one communication skill, what are some of these things? Communication skill, punctuality, all these are kind of soft skills. Then there are skills that are related to tech and non-tech. I think that's the major division we have the tech skill and the non-tech skill. The tech skill now is that has to do with development, website design, front-end development, back-end development, smart contract development, things that have to do with code. Then the non-tech skill are the things that don't have to do with code, like writing, designing, all right, community management, community moderation, project management, and all these administrative skills. So you have the administrative skills, the creative skills, and the administrative skills, the creative skills, and the development skills. So these are like the three main ways I categorize uh, skills in the crypto job space: the administrative skills, the creative skills, and the development skills. The administrative skills is the one that has to do with the administrative skills is the one that has to do with development. Administration has to do with management, whether project management, community moderation, just as an admin. All right, that's what I mean by administrative. Then you have the one that's creative. Creative has to do with design, writing. All right, it's majorly about design and writing. Then the development skills is the code part of it. Maybe you're a website developer, and even the design space. The design space is broad. All right, when you say you're a designer, what kind of designer are you? Because in design now, you have graphic design, you have graphic design, you have UI design, you have UX design. Even though now we try to combine both of them together, so a UI designer is different from a UX designer, but one person can be the two. That is why I heard things like UI UX designer. You have product designer, so you have there are just a couple of it. Then talking about the writing, there are different kinds of writing. There are copywriting, there's content writing, there's technical writing. All right, it's just so vast. So this why I'm explaining some of these things is some of you might be new to it, and you might be very new to it, and you possibly don't know how to go about getting a skill. So these are some of these things you can research on. Then for development, you have normal basic website development, things like normal basic website development, like please admins try monitor the chat so that people don't have challenges to join. All right. Try and monitor the chat. I think one Mary is still having challenge. I don't know if she's on the call already. You can tell her to DM me privately if she's having any major issues. All right. So going ahead with it. So I'm just trying to open up these whole opportunities for us so that you can understand the different skills you can get. So under the administrative, you have like I mentioned, the management, like social media management, and the rest of them. Then an important thing now in getting a crypto job, I'm just trying to put down the basics so that when I start running, no one will be left behind. But so I've been talking for a little while. I like making sure that everyone is following me. So if you are not having any, if you are following what I'm saying, please drop an emoji in the community. And if you are feeling confused already, please indicate. I could take a step backward because of you, because we are here for everyone to learn. So if you are following what I'm saying and you're not confused yet, please drop an emoji so that drop an emoji. Yeah, so admin, the lady having issues to join, ask her if she uses normal Telegram or Telegram X, because Telegram X doesn't accept a live call like this. If she uses Telegram X, she will have that challenge. But if she uses normal Telegram, she should just like exit the app and come back again. So I think all right, guys. Okay, explaining the design part. I said in designing there are different parts to design. All right, there's the graphic design, and there's the graphic design, there is the UI UX design, and I think there's product design too. All right. So, but the most basic one, I like advising people start from graphic design. All right. So for someone to hire you as okay, she's using Telegram X, tell her to download the normal Telegram. That live code doesn't work on Telegram X. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody is able to get on the call and then. So one thing I advise people, you can start with graphic, especially if you are new into the crypto space. If you are new into the crypto space, I advise you to start with graphic design. I was talking with someone today, and she was like, oh, she's learning product design, and this person is already a writer. Sorry, not just a writer, she's a social media manager. So, and the person is trying to add other skills, all right, to expand her skill set. And I was like advising her, like, instead of going into product designing. And something about product designing is somebody just doesn't just recommend you if you are new. As a product designers are hired by big companies, and these big companies, all right, before they hire you, you must be very good at what you do. They cannot hire you at entry level. All right. So, sir, someone will not feel like, oh, you're coming to his or her project. Okay, I'm coming. So someone cannot just come and hire you as a fresher, or you just started doing product design newly, and someone just come and hire you. All right. So okay, I think Mary's on the call now, right? All right, perfect. So that is the thing. There are skills you should learn that can easily get you a job. Things like website development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Once you are with that, you can develop simple basic websites. All right, unless you want to go deep into front end, that's when I recommend you start learning things like React, and the rest of them. Then maybe you want to go into core development, then you start learning about smart contract development, Solidity, and and the rest of it. So, but like I said, it's good you know the basics, especially if you are new. All right, especially if you are new, I recommend that you start with simple skills like how to moderate. You can I can tell you that you can even be a developer in uh, 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 you can even be a developer in the Web2 space, all right? And when you come to Web3, you don't just jump into it. You can start with simpler rules. Maybe try to design a normal website, all right? So what I'm trying to say in essence or in conclusion is that start from simple skills. Don't go and run to rush because they say that they are people that or maybe the one that is paying highest. All right, there's always a process to this thing. Pay attention to growth. Don't just jump the line. All right, so I think that's that. So when someone understands, okay, I think let's have answered your question. All right, so something I said about writing, I said there are different kinds of writing. You have things like content writing, copywriting, and technical writing. So content writing has to do with writing articles. Copywriting has to do with like writing captions for posts and Twitter, LinkedIn. Okay, they're like copywriting. Then technical writing has to do with writing like project documentations. All right, maybe a project wants to launch. That one you need to have a little bit idea of development so that you use the right terminology because you don't use the normal simplified English to write it. You have to use the right terminology so that people don't miss it. All right, project documentations, white paper. Yeah, white paper depends. As a content writer, you can, but yes, you need to have like a idea of technicality. You have some basis of development, some basic knowledge of development to be able to write white papers, product documentation, and the rest of them. So that has to do with technical writing. So moving ahead here. So I really want to spend so much time in showing us how we can get a job. All right. So there are different ways to get a job. I was trying to explain the whole skill thing so that if you are confused about the whole skill thing, it won't you would know where to start from. All right. Like I said, start from something basic and simple. You can come into Web3 space as a community moderator. I think that's one of the easiest things. Okay, you can do. That's one of the easiest things you can do. You can come in as a community moderator. And even if you have, in fact, I tell people that you don't need to be doing one thing in the crypto space. All right. Don't just say, oh, I'm a graphic designer and that's all. If you are like that, what if the day what if graphic design work doesn't come? That is what you ask yourself. So you know it. All right. So there are skills that are interrelated. As like a content writer, have knowledge of social media management. As a social media manager, have some idea about content writing. As a designer, have some idea about social media management. As a social media manager, you can have idea about graphic design. As a website developer or as a developer, have some idea about design. All right. As a community moderator, have some idea about content writing. All these whole things, there are some points they meet. All right. So that you don't just stay one place. Even as a designer, you can have idea about community moderation. All right. One of the first when I got into the job part of crypto, all right, when I got my first job, in fact, it was has to do with community. I think I always it was funny because the first job I got in crypto was like a project manager job. All right. So there are, like I said, if you have a managerial skills, like you can coordinate a team, is a thing in the crypto space. That's why I say there's opportunity for everybody, but you don't just drop into the space. There are some basic skills you can start with. All right. There are some basic skills you can start with because nobody wants to hire you without experience to come and manage his team or to act as a project manager. Even if you are certified, they need to see the crypto space is more like what can you do? What have you done? All right. That is why I suggest uh, okay, I think I'll just go into that right now. So that is that with skill. If you are still confused, you can just put down your question and I will attend to it maybe towards the end of the class. So getting a crypto job, there are different ways you can use to land a crypto job, and I'll be telling you things that are very practical. I will not come and tell you prepare a CV. CV is good though, but me, all the jobs I've got in the crypto space, I did not use CV to get it. All right, I didn't use CV to get it. All right. I'll give you two sides of it. If you are completely new into the crypto space, I will advise you to, like, if you are completely new into the crypto space and you don't really have a skill, maybe you're just learning about crypto and you want to start the whole crypto job thing, while you are looking forward to getting a skill, all right, or learning a solid skill, you can start things like community moderation. How do you go about community moderation? Community moderation, how you go about it is simply by um, volunteering. All right. So I'm still coming to where I'll teach you how to reach out to all these projects. And there are some like there's more when volunteering, and another thing is ambassadorship program. So I prepared I had my team prepare a list, all right, of different ambassadorship programs you can apply for. So these ambassadorship programs, it's actually better when you have a skill because it's in fact it's a stepping stone. So you can check it out. It's just like how can you contribute to the project. So these are some um, websites or platforms that are currently running some projects that are currently running ambassadorship programs. So I just posted them on the Google Doc. You see the name of the project. You can check out the post on Twitter. Then you can fill the form. You can just play around it. If you have a skill and you don't have a job, this is one of the first ways to get into a job. All right. And another thing is volunteering, like I said, volunteer. So you can just volunteer to work with a project. There are job groups, all right, you can join. So I'm now going deep into what I want to say. So there are job groups you can join. So I don't know how to go about that. So I don't know. I don't know. Admin, I think before this week runs out, uh, we need to create another topic in the Casper group that's jobs. So there we can be able to give job tips, provide a job when a job is open, we provide it where you can easily access it. And we provide a job hunting community. There are job hunting platforms that you can join them, talk about what you do. But this is one way. This is one way. So you can just the easiest way to do it now is you go to your Telegram, search for Web3 jobs, things like that. If you search for Web3 jobs or crypto jobs or crypto career, blockchain jobs, like one way or the other, just use these keywords and search on your Telegram. Telegram is a global, that is why we adopted Telegram. Telegram is a global app. It's not like WhatsApp that is just limited to your contacts alone, even though they are trying to do the whole meta stuff. But here on Telegram, you can just search and it pulls up a community that you are not even in, like something, it pulls up a community that you don't belong to. So you can just search on Telegram, use the word crypto jobs, Web3 jobs, blockchain dev, you can use all these related keywords and search for these groups. This is how I did my own. All right. I would have said, oh, let me drop links, even though I might be dropping one or two links to some job groups. All right. But I really want you guys to do the work yourself because sometimes when you do it yourself, it makes you learn better. It makes you get more experience. So most I'll be doing is to tell you how to do it. So, and this is one way to join this job group. So just go to your Telegram. As we are on this call, you can just put up the search. You have the search icon on your Telegram. All right. So you can just through the search and add in career Web3 career, just keywords. If you're acquainted with how to search, how to use keywords and search, you can just say blockchain jobs, blockchain job, blockchain dev, blockchain crypto jobs, some stuff like that. It will pull up something one way or the other. So you can job it can be Ethereum jobs, stuff like that. So platforms like that, website jobs. Because even as a community manager, if you see development job group enter, you even stand more chance there because they are developers there, but you are a community moderator. So people will notice it faster than a developer. All right. So even if it's a designer's job group, join there. Even if it's community management you are doing, enter there. Say, oh, good day, I'm a community manager. If you are looking for so if you are looking for a project to work with, I'm available. This is just how to do the thing. So another thing that I skipped mentioning is you must have an introduction letter. I think I use that in place of a CV. All right. Even though some people used to request for CV, but I don't really apply for jobs the formal way, so I just reach out to people privately and send them an introduction letter. So that introduction letter will carry something like let me just look for a sample of one of the things I use for my job search. Hold on, please. Yeah. So I can use things like this. One of the things I use for my job search. Where is Cascade? Let me just paste it so that. So I know many people might be wondering, oh, why am I teaching all this whole thing for free? This is what people pay to learn. But if everybody here can get a job and the person is doing well for himself, is it? So I just posted a something like the one I use. I'm like, okay, good day. I'm a designer and web developer with over 4 years of experience. My passion for intersection of technology, blah blah blah. You can just work with the English and you don't do a copy and paste, all right? So you can. It's just like a sample of like the things to add to your introduction later. I'm not telling you to go there and like if you notice this thing. I didn't put my name here. All right. I didn't put my name here. So it's not like you can put your name, all right, but I didn't put my name here. So it's not compulsory. Nobody in the crypto space, nobody even wants to know where you're from, unless they ask you. All right. Some people you can add your name, you can add where you're from. But me, it's not like a relevant thing. All right. It's not like a relevant thing. It's not a compulsory that people know where you're from. So it's just something I use. So this is like part of it. So you can just maybe you join these job groups, you can just edit it to match like you're sending it like a group. Like, okay, hi, my name is this, and this are my skills. I've been around in the crypto space for some time. This is how long I've done this skill, this, that, and the rest of them. So you can have, in fact, for you to get a job, one of the main things you should prepare, like the way you want to apply for a job, and they tell you, oh, have your CV. All right, they tell you have your CV. This thing is like what you need. All right, an introduction letter. Most people that reach out to me are like, oh, I want to get a job. I tell them, have an introduction letter. This thing is more important than a CV. I'm telling you from my experience. All right. So I'm telling you from my experience, this is more important than a CV. So one way I've told you, okay, I've mentioned 2 ways to get a job now. One is by ambassadorship programs. So this ambassadorship program, how it works is you volunteer to help a project, or you volunteer to help a project, and while volunteering, they get to some give it could be token allocation. But this thing, why is different from normal volunteering to work for a project? Like a volunteer, you are working for free. This one, there might be 1 or 2 incentives in return if you perform well. All right. So and depending on like the value you are delivering to the project. So that's one thing. Then another thing is getting a job through Telegram. Okay, I mentioned job groups. Okay, I've mentioned job groups, and I've mentioned the ambassadorship thing. So another way to get job is through you are scouting for projects. All right, see how the thing works here now. How does it work? How it works is that when you are looking for a job, you use your head and think, I don't see, like me now, I can't even apply in companies like Binance, big projects. You don't have business with them, they won't hire you. I'm being blunt. If like for you to get a deal with a very big project at a beginner stage, is like 1%, all right, 1% chance. When I mean 1%, I'm not capping. It could even be less than that. So, but where you stand more opportunity is for newly launched projects. All right. I told you that this crypto job thing is just working for crypto projects. So there are newly launched projects, and projects are launching every day. Projects are launching every day, and we could focus on projects that have utility. So there are some platforms that, okay, maybe I'll try to share my screen right now. Okay, let me share my screen so that I won't be speaking only English to you guys. Okay, let me do this first before. Let me do not disturb so that notification doesn't affect us. All right, so I'll be sharing my screen. So who can see my screen now? If you can see my screen, please just you can unmute your mic. Any of the admins, if you can see my screen, please unmute your mic. Or anybody that can see my screen, please unmute your mic.
Yes, you can see it. Yeah, I see your
Or
screen.
okay, perfect, perfect. All right, so there I'll be sending you
We can
different
see
ways.
it, sir.
All right, perfect. So are you seeing my search now? So you can connect with these newly launched projects. You can use a coin market cap. You can use CoinGecko. I don't know why this thing is not working. Uh, what's going on here? Give me a sec, guys. Let me try CoinGecko. All right, CoinGecko works. So you can use CoinGecko, CoinGecko.com, CoinMarketCap.com, and admin should drop the link in the group there, so that if you are using a mobile, you can do your mobile. If you have a laptop, it's better. It has a different interface. So when you go to CoinGecko is simply a platform where people list their projects for visibility. All right. So where people list their project for visibility. So it's a place where you get updates when projects are newly listed, and there's 90% this thing assurance that those newly listed projects are newly launched. All right. So because when a project is launching, there are like excuse me, when a project is launching, there are things the project must do, and getting listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko is one of the most one of the main things they do. All right. So I'm trying to look for something. Okay, just give me a sec. Where you have new cryptocurrencies. Are you seeing it under this? When you're seeing it, I came to. You guys can see what I'm doing, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can see it.
All right. So you come to cryptocurrencies and click. Then you are seeing new cryptocurrencies. You come here. So this thing now is showing you newly launched cryptocurrency, newly listed cryptocurrencies. So from here now, you are seeing this project. Uh, it was added 10 hours ago. 10 hours ago. This one 11 hours ago. So why it's like this is because if you notice, the crypto market has been quite slow. So many people are not launching. So what you just do is click on the project. When you click on the project, so when you click on the project, you can just come here. You Okay, you are seeing overview info. Let's just go to info. This info is telling you things about the project. This is the contact address. This is their website. This is the explorer. This is the community. This is where your focus is, community. This is their Twitter. This is their Telegram. So, and another thing I would show. Okay, I'll tell you guys. Okay, this is the Telegram now. So I hope you can see their group. You are seeing I'm on Telegram right now. Please, if you stop seeing my screen or anywhere it gets frozen, please let me know. You guys are still following, right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So here I will just tap to verify, and when I tap to verify, and I join the private group. So once I join the private group, shit, give me. Let me just use the link I used before. Okay, now I've joined the private group. So once I've joined the private group, so this is like the community now. So when I click here, I'm seeing people that work in this project. I'm seeing the owner. Are you seeing owner now? That has this owner tag. So what did I do? Once you join, you click here at the top. Once you click at the top, you are seeing the members of the group. So some people used to hide their members. Some people leave their members open. This one hid their members. So here you can see the people that work with this project, the people that the admins of this project. And I see this owner. This owner means that this person opened this group chat. All right. So and there's every tendency or most cases, or unless you say something like you are seeing someone that has the founder tag or admin tag, or sorry, founder tag, CEO, or the rest of them, then you can message them. But most times when you reach out to the person that has the owner tag, in most cases, even if the person doesn't own the project, he's a top team member. So you message the owner. So now I message the owner now. So I'll just I tapped on the owner's profile. So this owner's profile. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. So I now come into his DM. I'm like, okay, I already have my shilling content. So you see it, I've pasted my shilling content here. Good day, I'm a designer, web developer with over this. So this is, if you see the process I just did now. So this is what you do on Telegram. But the thing I will advise you is that Telegram has a lot of Telegram has a lot of things right now, like the restrictions. So I will advise you, in order to make your job hunting on Telegram. In fact, Telegram is one of the easiest place to get a job, a crypto job now to be specific. Telegram is one of the easiest place to get a crypto job. So to make, sometimes you can just, by the time you DM two clients like this, all right, they will restrict your accounts. So I'll advise you to go for the Telegram premium version. I'll really advise you, because I use that too, and I don't get banned, I don't get restricted, because sometimes when you get banned, the accounts can be on ban for like 1 month. All right, it could be that bad. So I don't get bans, I don't get restricted. So I have the Telegram premium. So to be able to avoid some of these craze, and like if you notice it, some people here have the Telegram premium tag on it. So to avoid some of the issues with the Telegram authority or breaking their rule, because sometimes when you have the premium, they know they really put eye for you like that. They don't even ban your account. Your account can't even be banned. So it's easier you have this premium tag. And if I think now well, it's quite costly, sure. I think to run it for a month is around 8 to 10,000. So 8 to 10,000 to have a premium. That is monthly subscription. Then I don't know, maybe you just try it for a month then. So this is what, if you notice what I did now. So I said you can use platforms like CoinGecko or new cryptocurrency, then CoinMarketCap. So let me try with CoinMarketCap. I don't know why it wasn't working. Let me know if CoinMarketCap is working now. I don't know why it wasn't opening. Still not. Why is this thing delaying me? I want to slow down my class. All right. So, okay, this is now. There are other groups. I think these things are for newly listed. This is now for where you get access to newly listed projects. I think I will drop the direct link for that, where you can see newly listed projects on CoinMarketCap. I don't know why it's not working for me right now. I don't know. So that is one. Then another way you can get this job is another smart thing you need to do. That is why you need to have more than one skill, because some of these projects you sometimes phone, yeah, that is 49, but yeah, it's 49 if you check it on Telegram now. But by the time they don't accept Nigerian card, you can't use Nigerian card for payment. And if you get a dollar card to do it, the rate is higher. So you spend more naira to buy the dollar equivalent of this 49. So that is why it's up to that. Like sometimes it's crazy, sure. So, but if 49 is the last one you did, you can reach out to him. He will help you out. The guy that just posted. So, because Nigerian card doesn't work for the premium thing. I think you have to have a dollar card, and it can be crazily expensive. Okay, you spend 5,000. Okay, you can just reach out to them. Those people that are saying spend 5K, you can just reach out to them. Okay, someone does my own for me, so I don't really know. So you can just reach out to him, and he could guide you on, like, okay, use the Visa card. Okay, so just you can message him, so he will help you out get your premium. So because I really recommend it for Telegram, like this one of the most important things to do. So okay, so one of the channels I mentioned. So like this process I did now to DM a client, you can, with like, that's why I'm recommending Telegram premium. With this Telegram premium, you can message up to 10 clients. You can message up to 10, 15 clients in a day. In fact, sometimes I do up to 30. Like on Telegram, I'm DMing. If I okay, let me just, you guys can still see my screen, right? So like this is personal message. Like if you can see this thing, these are clients that have DM'd. Like this is within June. Okay, if you notice, okay, this is June 9th of June. See how many people I messaged. This is how many people I messaged. I'm just telling you, June 9th. This is what happened in one day. All right. So if I scroll down, like even me till now, I see the DM clients. All right. So what I'm just telling this thing is, it's not. You have to really work hard. All right. You have to really work hard. Even though me personally, I've gotten a lot busy, so I don't really put out messages for a job like that. So but I'll tell you, if you are new, message message them. And another smart thing to do that I am forgetting to mention is another smart thing to do that I'm forgetting to mention is that when you are messaging clients, it's good to go through their Twitter. And because it's good to sometimes you don't just copy and paste some of this shilling content. You have to be very smart. All right. It's just one way. A smarter way to do it is like now a project now. You might go through their Twitter. Okay, let me just show you something now so that you understand what I'm saying. So, okay, like this project now, we reached out to the owner on Telegram. First of all, we can go through their Twitter. When you go to their Twitter, okay, since it's a main project, you can just like pinpoint, you carefully go through the Twitter and pinpoint a fault. All right. When you pinpoint a fault, you can when you pinpoint a fault, from there you can now message someone indicating that, oh, you noticed this thing and how you can make that for better. Maybe they have bad graphics, maybe the graphic design doesn't look good, or their content doesn't really look good, or they don't really have much followers. All right, and you can increase followers for them, or they don't have much engagement. You can tell them, okay, you can help them gain more engagement. You know, that kind of thing. So it's good you address problem that is specific to a project. So that's why sometimes you have to calm down. Yes, sometimes just share like that, share. Bible says cast your prayer upon waters, because you don't know the one that will return to you. All right. So you just scatter your content there. So you just scatter your content out there, because you don't know the one that will yield fruit for you. That is why farmers, when they farm plenty. All right. Because obviously it's not everything that you farm that comes back to you, but you just know one way or the other something will come back. That is why I tell you to message as many clients you can message in a day. So this is one way I showed you now, is Telegram. So using CoinGecko, and I think there's another platform I'll be sharing later. DeFi Lemma. DeFi Lemma is that one is quite a better chance, because they don't here on CoinGecko and CoinMarketScam, you can see main projects, new projects, in this new recent. But DeFi Lemma, most of projects that are listed there are utility-based projects. What do I mean by utility-based projects? These are projects that have products. It could be a swap, it could be a lending pool, it could be a lending protocol, it could be a mining, whatever. It could be a DEX, that is a decentralized exchange. It could be a yield aggregator, staking platform, whatever. So that is the one. So in fact, it's easier, but it's easier to get projects with a utility-based project, because some of these main projects, they launch with their own community, all right, because the project is not lasting, so they just have their community they work with, and when they launch and they make their money, they disappear. So they don't really want to hire much people, all right. So they already have like a team they are working with already. So this is for Telegram, how you can reach out to Telegram. Another major place I'll be talking about is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where's my LinkedIn? Yeah, LinkedIn. So this is LinkedIn. Hope you guys can see my LinkedIn page right now. If you can see my LinkedIn, please let me know.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
All right, fine. Great. Who else can see it? Hope everybody can see it.
I can see it. Oh.
Okay.
You see it.
Who says he's not seeing it?
We can't see it at the moment, so it's still your Telegram casting screen.
That should be network now. That should be network. Oh. It's still on the, is it still on the, who? But who is seeing my? How many people are seeing my LinkedIn? Like,
Can see it.
I can see it.
I can see it.
okay,
It's clear. I can see it.
okay,
It should be from his
okay.
end, network from his end.
I think if you are still seeing the Telegram part, I think it should be network or something. All right. So but no worries. This class is being recorded. So what I mentioned is one method. So okay, yeah. Maybe I'll do an extensive class on getting started with the crypto skill. All right. Maybe then I will make some exposure, or I'll break down some of these skills and how you can start going about them. I'll do a dedicated class on crypto job skills, so just how to go about picking a skill or choosing a skill. So but now we'll be focusing on how to get job, because job hunting is actually a thing. All right, like there are people who their job is to job hunt. When they job hunt, when they get the job, they give it to people who can do it and get their percentage from it. It's a thing. In fact, that is where I am based. Most of the jobs I get, I don't handle them myself because of my schedule. I just get the jobs, give it to people that work with me, and they do the job. I deliver it to the clients. All right. So this is how I work mostly. So because I know how to get these jobs, it's an advantage for me. Because let me tell you, as important as getting a skill is, learning how to get a job is that important too. If you have a skill and you don't know how to get a job, your skill is useless. But if you know how to get a job and you don't have a skill, just connect with people that have skill and understand things about the job, like maybe the job you want to get, so that maybe you could answer interview questions and everything. So that's one part of it. So coming to how to get jobs on LinkedIn, I will be oh god, give me a sec, guys. Sorry. So who they shout give me job or give me job? People are not serious. So coming to get a job on LinkedIn, there are different ways you can get a job on LinkedIn. But getting a job on LinkedIn is like a job like platform. All right. You can't talk about jobs without mentioning LinkedIn. And yes, in fact, they even have a position here that you have jobs. So what I like telling people to do is go search, go to Google, search for your skill. Maybe you're a designer. You can search for things like which country requires much designer in the tech space. You can go and search. All right, go to Google. You have to be intentional on some of these things. If maybe they say, oh, countries like Germany, they are in high need of graphic designers in their tech companies, Google have some of this information. Or so country have a high need of content writers. Then you can come here, come to jobs. All right, you can come to jobs. Okay, that is one part. So once you hear, like maybe let's assume that maybe I'll come to jobs later, because there are different ways to do this thing. Let's say that what country will I use now? Let's say that South Africa, or let me use an abroad country. Let me use somewhere like let me use Dubai. All right, let me use Dubai. Let's say Dubai is in high need of designers. So what do? You here now, you have to be very strategic and smart. Now, what do? You search for company owners, crypto project owners that are around Dubai. Another thing, you use keywords like a blockchain founder. You see, you have to know how to use this keyword, blockchain founder, founders. All right. So this is connecting you to crypto projects. All right. So if you see it, okay, founder at the Platinum. So see all results. So you are seeing people that have different founders of different projects. All right. Founder and CEO of Flash Change. Look, I think because I'm a Nigerian, so they are pulling up mostly Nigerian founders for me. You can even search crypto CEOs. All right. So this keyword they are using is to check out. It's like to filter. All right, here you have about 5,900,000 and something results. So you can scroll to eternity. All right, you can keep on scrolling. But the smart thing to do now is Me personally, I don't like working with Nigerians. I'm sorry, but it's just me. All right. I don't like working with Nigerian companies. Number one, they don't pay well. All right. So I like money. So I don't want to work for someone. Sure, what did I just do? I don't want to work for someone and the person at the end of the month, the person is giving me 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira. I mean, I spend more than that in a week. So, all right. So, now see what you do. So you have to go to people. So this is showing you people that work uh, remote jobs. All right. Company founders. Sorry. So our time is fast spent. Should we have a part 2 of this class because there's a lot to show you guys?
Yes, please, sir.
We should have a part.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me just show you this part of it, and we'll round up. And next week we do the part 2. Okay. So now you've connected to blockchain founders. Yeah, you are saying, okay, this CEO. Then the smart things to do is you scroll like this. You are seeing location. Then you now have to put in location of like the place you are looking for job. Then maybe let's say Dubai. All right. I'm looking to connect with crypto founders that are in Dubai. You see, automatically changes. Found a Polygon store, Dubai, Arab Emirates. This blah blah blah, Dubai. So now people I'm now seeing here are based in Dubai. I hope you guys are following and seeing what I'm doing. People I'm now seeing here are based in Dubai. What do? I start sending them connection requests. Then there's a difference with these icons. If you see an icon that has a human icon with plus, it means you are sending connection request. But if you are seeing just plus like this, it means you are following the person. Know the difference. So once I type on this, it say I've sent an invitation. That is a connection request to this person. But the people that own is plus like this. If I click it, they say, oh, you just followed Andrew. If you can see my screen, you see they just say, oh, you just followed Andrew. And so, but I don't want to. I'm unfollowing him. I don't want to follow him. I want to connect with him. So I'll just click on his profile like this. Then go here, send a connection request. Are you guys seeing what I'm doing? Please, I hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this is, you just keep connecting like this. Like I said, send connection request as many as possible. Just like here, you have about 37,000 results. So there are 37,000 people you can connect with. So just connect, be sending connection requests. So you just have to maybe filter project. So when you connect with these people, when they accept your friend request, because I prefer don't just message them. You can send request messages. There's a channel where you can send request messages, but it's not everybody can send a request message to. So that's why I prefer you connect with them. So when you connect with them, obviously some of them, it might not be all, but in fact, some of them will accept your connection request. That is why you should send connection requests as many as possible. In fact, there was a time I was sending connection requests to clients, and LinkedIn told me that I've reached my limits for the week. I had to wait for another week to continue. All right, go that far. All right, go that far, unless you don't want a job. That's why I said. That's why I posted on my WhatsApp status. I said, if you can do this thing consistently for 1 month, this thing I'm doing now, if you can do it consistently every day for 1 month, even if they are holding you in village, you get a job. I'm telling you. This one is even beyond, oh, I get skilled, I don't get skilled. If you can consistently do it for 1 month, you get a job. So by the time you've connected with these people, all right, so they will give you notifications that, oh, this person accepted your connection request. So you can see, oh, things like manage your connection. So when you go to manage your connection, you're seeing connections. So here you are seeing people that accepted. These are like people I'm connected with. So these are some of them. I send them connection requests. Okay, so okay, this one you see our co-founder at Arc Projects. So I click on his own. This icon is to send message. So I can just you can just another cool thing to do is maybe that person's project, you can make a background check on that person's project, something like that I told you guys to do on Twitter. You can, okay, this is this guy's now, this is his profile, this is about him. So this is the project, this is the Arc project. You can click on this project now, go through the project, I think they should have things like home. I don't know. Some of the projects, okay, go to about. When you go to about, this about now, we are seeing the website of the project. You can click on the website. All right. When the website opens, you can from there check out what they are doing. All right. Sometimes you have to calm down and do some of these things. Don't just rush and send message. In fact, you see now we're able to go to their website. They even have careers. Hey, what did I just do? They even have careers. It will even help you check. Okay, these are the people they. Okay, just one post available, one position available. Oh wait, I don't know what this thing should load now. So sorry, I'm just trying to make sure, right? So you can check out careers, but even if they don't provide some of this information, as you can also see, you can have access to their Twitter. Go to their Twitter, check out, pinpoint an issue, pinpoint a solution you can provide for them. If you notice that, oh, maybe you are a video guy, you create videos, animations, and stuff like that. You can edit videos. You can maybe the videos they post are not really looking so good, or you are a digital artist. Just something related to your skill, because the whole idea of this thing, apart from just getting a skill, the most important thing is bringing value to a project. And once you're able to bring good value to a project, you get paid for it. All right. That is why I'm telling you, that's why I'm saying it's not just all about having a skill. Is your skill something that can easily give you an opportunity to provide value? That's why I was telling you, it's good you go with something that is very basic. Even if you want to go into project management, start from community moderator. All right. And even if you get to project management, don't forget that you're a community moderator, because project management job will not come every day. But the one that can easily come is community moderator, because it's one of the most important. It's a very important role in every project. Every project has a community, and every project that has a community needs a community moderator. Are you getting some of this thing I'm saying? So this is just one way. So when you send these random connections and when they accept it, so you can just make a research on their project. All right. So when you make a research on the project, then you go back to that person's profile now. All right. So I'm still on his profile. So you now go back to his profile, then send him a message and be like, oh, okay, this LinkedIn has this feature where they tell you about what you do. So if you are able to send, maybe you start doing these things, sending random connection requests, and when they accept and they are able to, okay, I sent you a sample of messages you can send to them. So you can just introduce yourself, or you might not bother about that. Then another thing is, your LinkedIn profile is very important. Information on your LinkedIn profile is very important. I almost missed that. So your information on LinkedIn profile is very important. Make sure you have a valid thing about yourself there. All your achievements, things you've worked for, people you've worked for. All right. Like now, if you go to my profile, even though I don't really have much thing here. All right. So see, okay, found at Casper 2021 January full time till now. I've been working 3 years and 6 months, even though nobody has paid me though. So that's a joke. All right. So I worked with as a community moderator at Tex Fiat. All right, from 2021 to January 2023, I worked there. All right. I worked with as a project admin at Omlera, one project like that. This is the school I went to. I attended a suit. So some of this information is good you put it out there. Then see my about here. I'm a graphic designer, digital artist. I have development of Web3, blah blah blah. These things are important. All right. Put out every of your achievements, everything you've done. Even if you are good at organizing events, all right, it's a thing in the crypto space. People hold AMA sections. People have community and they want people to organize events for them, both virtual and on ground. If it's something you can do, it's a thing. So that's why I said it mustn't be graphic design, it mustn't be web development. There are a lot of opportunities. Even in Web3, there's have like collab managers. I think there's this thing there's this website that I will send to you. I think it's Web3. I think it's Web3.career. So it's that. Yes, Web3.career. That's the website I'm looking for. Like this website now, All right. When you go to this website, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to the group. I'll drop this in the group. You see different types of jobs. All right. Things you can get. Like there's a project manager is a thing. Product manager is a thing. Research is a thing. Sales is a thing. Can you make sales? Can you design is a thing. There's even collab manager. Collab manager is like you can create collaboration between two projects. You are even seeing marketing. You are even seeing intern opportunities. So a lot of things there. Once you're able to go through this website, maybe when I have maybe I would like not maybe a Monday class, maybe an early morning call where I will just teach you how to use some of these platforms. So let's just use some instance like okay, see moderator here now. You click on moderator. It shows you projects that are looking for to hire moderators. But the mistake you will do is don't apply through here. Don't apply through here. You almost not get the job. All right. So what you do is you can some of these people you can search them on LinkedIn. Okay. You can search them on LinkedIn or okay. See now there is a description of the project. What is a Linera? Linera is blah blah blah. Learn more at linera.io. Go to their website. From that their website, they have a Telegram community or a Discord community. Join the Discord community. Look for the admin. Okay, see, we are looking for community moderator to help support growth in our community on Discord and Telegram. They have a Telegram community. Do you know that if you apply for a job here, someone that goes to the Telegram and reach out to the owner of the project will get that job before you? Because some of these things use some kind of APIs that scrutinizes applications. All right. So that is why I'm telling you that you don't even need CV. I'm telling you guys for free. I've never gotten any job with CV. Then another thing I forgot to mention: if you are someone that is skill oriented, maybe you are a designer, a developer. Because I'm rounding up right now. Maybe next week we'll have it. Okay, not maybe next week. Next week we have a part two because there are other ways to get search for jobs on LinkedIn. So this one I just told you is one way. So if you're someone that have a skill, maybe I design. Okay, let me just stop sharing my screen. All right. So if you're someone that have a skill, maybe you're a designer, you're a writer, you are a whatever. All right. Have a portfolio. As a writer, have a Medium account where you post your articles, put out your stuff on Twitter, be active on social media. Okay, that even brings me to the last thing I wanted to say, and I'll still make more emphasis on it next week. There are three paths to building a career in the Web3 space. There is a you factor, and there is a people factor, and there is a God factor. All right, this is how I personally categorize it. And the U factor is where you have some things you develop things like patience and consistency. That's when you do your part. And the people factor is your networking. All right, which kind of people are you connected with? Which kind of people are you connected with? Because I missed all this whole thing I'm teaching you here. There are other ways jobs can come through networking. All right. There are jobs I've gotten through referrals, someone referring you. All right. And another thing is there are some updates you can get from networking. Who are you following on Twitter? All right. You can't be looking for a crypto job and you're spending 5 hours of your day on TikTok watching. You cannot be you cannot be looking for a job in the crypto space and you're spending 5 hours on TikTok watching what I don't know. All right. And the rest of them, you are watching girls with fine face and curvy shape, and you are doing TikTok challenge and you are posting video. Man, I mean, you can do that leisure, but I believe if you are looking for something in life, there are things you don't waste your time with. In fact, I like being blunt. If, as far as I'm concerned, anybody I see doing TikTok or you spend your whole day on TikTok, I don't take you serious. In fact, let me just say, sometimes if I see the app on your phone, like I just need to go to your phone and the applications I see on your phone. That it depends on how I will take you. All right. So networking is very important. There are platforms you should be very active on. Platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, these two platforms, Telegram. All right. You can't be applying for a job and you're checking your Telegram once in a day. You are not serious. You don't even want to make it in life. There is a job I got, and I'm telling these things out of experience. There is a job I got, and this job uh, I got it around 2 a.m. This client I meant. I was just awake, surfing the internet, because the truth is, jobs comes to those people that are available. If you're not available, you will never. When I mean you will never, apart from all these ones I'm teaching you how to get a job, if you're not available, you will never get a job. I'm telling you for free. Because even if the job comes and you're not available, you miss it. Sometimes you message a client, oh, I'm this, and the person message you, and they are saying that message 5 hours later. You think you're the only person looking for work. And some of you be like, oh, I'm busy. You'll be busy being broke. I'm telling you, you'll be busy being broke. So you really have to be serious with what you're doing. You really, really have to be serious. So networking is important. That is the people factor. What are the kind of people you connect with? Are the people which kind of contacts do you build? I was impressed with when we had the Web2 Connect Enugu conference, and people reach out to me that, oh, let me have your number, let me connect with you. Someone was like, oh, are you active on Twitter? Even though I'm not really a social media person, and I don't really make much posts, everything I pour out here is in the community. I don't really use my personal social media to, push anything. So everything I do here is through Cascade. So, but that is the thing. So, but there are people who run personal crypto brands, all right, that sell out their name out there. You connect with them, get updates. I think there's this guy, Big Joe, on Twitter. He does a lot of things about crypto job. Pay attention to it. Connect, follow him, or put on your notification. You get a job one way or the other. This is how these things work. All right. So, and the God factor, and I will tell you these ones for free. I am a believer. I believe in Christ. And I will tell you for free that part of the reason why I've had a smooth crypto journey is because I am a believer. Many people will argue, I'm like, it's because you work hard. But I'll tell you for free, I have worked hard and nothing comes. All right. And in fact, one of the major turnarounds I had in my life in the crypto space is simply because of the help of God and some of my friends. And I know clearly that yes, I make personal efforts, but I know clearly that it wasn't just my personal effort. So there's a God factor. And I tell you, if you're a believer here, be prayerful. See, I'll tell you something. Crypto is spiritual. Take it or leave it. If you don't understand it, just leave it in this call. Crypto is spiritual. And if you're not, there are things that I've told you I've experienced. Even some of these things I'm teaching you here now on this call, like how to get some of these jobs. Nobody taught me. Like nobody taught me. It just came like as an insight. All right. So that's why I take some of these things as spiritual. This thing I'm teaching you here, you think somebody sat me down and told me, oh, this is what you do. In fact, most of the things I'm telling you here, nobody really taught me these things. It just happened to me, and I just happened to know them. All right. So this is what I'm telling you. And most importantly, be consistent and be patient. Consistency and patience are like the two factors. That's why I said these things, even with this one I've taught you this night, if you can consistently do this thing for 1 month, all right? If you can consistently do this thing for 1 month, man, you have a skill, you have your organized portfolio, you have your shilling content, and you're constantly DMing these guys. You are DMing on Telegram, you are DMing on LinkedIn. If you can even message on Twitter, catch them on Twitter, DM. Some of these people, even emails too, all right? Even though I'm not someone that I don't really like using emails. Sometimes emails can be a waste of time though. But people get jobs too applying through emails, all right? You can just even check out this project. The project might not even be hiring. All right. This project might not even be hiring. You can just send them an email, because some of these people you reach out to on LinkedIn, they might tell you to email them or something like that. But just keep chatting up. One way or the other, something must click. And I know God will help us. And anybody that is looking for a crypto job, God will help you get one. All right. So I don't know. Is there any questions before we wrap it up? Because our time is already fast spent. Our class is always meant to last for 1 hour, and our class is meant to last for 1 hour, and we are 14 minutes into the time. So does anybody have any question? Does anybody have any question, so that we can wrap it up? Okay. If you're not in a noisy place, you can unmute and ask your question, or you can type if you're in a noisy place. So please, if you have any question, I'll just use the next 5 minutes to answer any question or every question, so that we can wrap it up tonight. All right, any question? As it's typing, if you have a question and you are not in notice, please, you can unmute and ask. So nobody is restricted. You can unmute and ask. Well, if you don't have a comprehensive portfolio, which I advise you to create one, like if you're a designer, now you can create a portfolio you can have a website portfolio, but if that's the problem, there are portfolio platforms. Things like, you've heard of things like Behance, right? If you're a designer, you must have heard something like Behance. Behance is a platform where you can create a profile and upload your work samples. Even me, I still use Behance. I think there's Dribble too. All right. But if you are more advanced and you have something, maybe you have a knowledge of creating websites, you can create a portfolio website for yourself, where you display all this your work. But portfolio, I mean, is not like having a comprehensive portfolio. Like, you can have job samples, all right, samples of what you've written, maybe a couple of graphics you've created, logos you've created, and the rest of them. So you can have job samples, all right. So it mustn't be comprehensive, but even though I advise you to have a comprehensive portfolio, it gives you some level of professionalism, all right. It makes you look more professional when you have a comprehensive portfolio than just sending JPEGs to a client. All right. Any other question? Any other question? Does anybody have any other questions, so that we can wrap it up tonight? So in the absence of questions, or as some people are trying to ask their questions, if you really understood everything I taught tonight, please, I would like you to drop an emoji in the community. I want to drop an emoji in the community. Yeah, drop an emoji. Who's talking? Please, can you type? The network I'm having I can't really hear you well. There's glitch. Is that okay? Is it Chinelo Nzubechi that is talking? Please, can you type in the community? All right, so I can hear you properly. I can't really hear you well. So thank you for the reactions. I believe that we all learned something. I believe we all learned, and trust me, if you apply these things, as basic as they are, as simple as they are, if you apply these things, you will get a job. Nzubechi, please, can you type? I can't really hear you well. Can you type in the chat? I don't know if it's from my network or yours, but I can't really hear you well. Oh, I think I can hear you now if you're the one talking. Is she there? So, all right. I don't know. Does anybody still have any questions? So that can any of them reach out to her privately so that she can type in the group? All right. So I believe that everything was taught tonight. So one thing I would like to say, if you are still new into this whole thing, and like I started, if you join when I started, I said there's an opportunity for everyone. All right. Knowing how blockchain and cryptocurrency works is enough to get a job. All right. Knowing how this thing works is enough to get a job. And I want you guys to, in fact, I want to see results. All right. I want to see testimonials that from this class you
Can you hear me
applied it.
now?
Oh yes, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please. I think network is messy. So for those who are just joining, this is Caspade is a platform where we teach people about blockchain and cryptocurrency, and we provide you with different opportunities of earning from the crypto space. We don't just tell you about trading. I think there are things you can trade. There is the airdrop, there is the farming thing, there is staking. There are different earning opportunities from the blockchain space. All right. So this is this is side stuff, sure, but this is why we have leverage over Forex, guys. people that are doing forex. This is just like the major difference between forex and cryptocurrency markets, because the forex market is you are trading, unless maybe you're a broker platform that you provide them some of this you're a broker platform. Apart from being a broker platform, the only way to earn is from trading. But in the crypto space, there are different opportunities there. I was going to tell someone that you can play games and earn. There's play to earn. All right. You can play game and earn real money from cryptocurrency, and earn real cryptocurrency. So there are a lot of opportunities. And once you are stick to this platform, I'll make sure. Okay, sorry, I didn't attend to the question. I'll make sure you get access to all these opportunities. Like now, we talked about crypto jobs. I try to simplify it and to see that getting a crypto job is not a big thing. And trust me, you can get jobs that pay you up to $1,000. It's not a hard thing. All right. When I worked with a project, I think there was a project I worked with as a community moderator. I was being paid weekly, $100 weekly. I mean, currently that's like 140,000. And this is people's monthly salary, and I was earning it. Okay, then it was just like 50K then, because dollar was still 500. All right. So, but 50K weekly wasn't like, then I was still in school. I was a total big boy. But like every week I get $100. All right. And one thing is that another thing I forgot to say, don't get one job and relax. As you're getting one, be hunting for the next one. All right. Don't sleep. If you come to crypto and relax, mirige boogie. All right. If for people that understand that, for people that don't understand Igbo, I mean that if you come to crypto and relax, what I will carry you. All right. So that's the thing. So okay, the question here is please sir, can you give me steps to creating my portfolio? What kind of portfolio do you have? Is it like a design? Are you a designer? Are you a writer? What exactly do you do? That will determine the guide I'll give to you. Okay, you're a designer and a writer. Okay, that's cool. I'll advise you can create a portfolio. You can use Behance for your design portfolio. I said Behance. Someone who is can drop Behance. You can create let me check out. I'll drop a link up about how you can create a portfolio on Behance. I'll just drop the website just to create a profile there. Then upload your works. It's not that hard. It's user friendly. Then you have a Medium. That one is for your writing. All right, or your Medium, you upload. Sorry, excuse me. Someone should attend someone on the WhatsApp community. Someone, one of the admins will attend to the person in the WhatsApp community. So for the writing, create a Medium account and upload your writing from time to time. Okay, as a video editor, same thing works. You can upload okay. Okay, you just keep the okay, there are a lot of questions now. So like I said, you can use a Medium. Okay, you can use Medium. All right, you can use Medium to put up your content articles. You just write articles, you can post it on Medium. It's just like posting on Facebook, but Medium has a special UI that it's keep tracks. It's just for writing and people reacting and commenting. All right, it's just a cooler version of, like, once you put out your work, then put out your works on Twitter too. All right, you can write Twitter threads as a content writer. Write Twitter threads, you can write about projects, write about crypto related informations. All right, create threads and the rest of them. Then, like I said, whether as a video editor, as a designer, you can even some people have their portfolio on Google, Google Cloud, or you can create a folder on the say Google Cloud. What do you call it again? You can create a folder on this Google Cloud, and you upload your works there. So someone just has a link. So with the link, the person can have access. So the whole idea is just to make it easy for people to access what you've done. It's just an organized way of showcasing your work. That is what a portfolio is all about. So now you are a video editor. You can put your video editing work in one folder, put your design work in one folder and have a general folder that you can share to clients and give it a permission that someone that has the link can be able to access these works. All right. And it's good you put watermarks to your work. All right. When you're a designer, especially when you're uploading to your portfolio or your platform, put a watermark to it so that it gives you credibility, so that the client doesn't think maybe you're just uploading random works. All right. So that's to it. Then okay, well, to join the groups, well, this thing is for joining, searching for the groups. Well, there is no right group, there is no wrong group. All right, just avoid getting scammed. I think that's part of the top things I'll handle in my next class: how to avoid scams while searching for jobs, or how to pinpoint scam clients. I think that's part of things I'll be addressing next week. So, I would like you to come with this question next week, and so that we can wrap up the class here today. So I really hope we learned something, and